in many public departments, they try to have a GIS package application. They always probably they can use the existing software or concept. 也就是说，很多政府机关他在写要标书的时候，说我要做什么 GIS， 他能够想到的就是现在的 GIS 软体有什么功能，他才能够想到说那我要做什么事情。那这样就限制你的，那现在的软体做不到，你就没有办法了，对不对？但是我们希望就是说，现在软体做不到，但是呢，我们希望那家顾问公司能够写出来，对不对？如果那个功能是很新的功能。对你总不能讲说好，我 overlay 是要 ArcGIS 上面的 overlay， 我只能够写这样吗？如果我要的不是 ArcGIS 上面的 overlay， 那我怎么办？我就写不出来了。那我们现在说好，这个就是个限制，就目前的课题了。这也就是我们的动机，为什么要做这个 Many Sorted Algebra 的动机，我们要想突破这一点。或者说现在我们启用的 function， 我们现在的功能，对。And the expected function are not available now, but we try to have this one. So we use this method to ask the developer to write this function. 所以这些都是动机了，说为什么我们要花力气做这个事情。So okay, I introduce you what is algebra. So, okay, here. Many sorted algebra, but first we introduce a single sort algebra. Okay, not many. one sort 就是一个单最简单的这个algebra. Algebra 是什么 ？Algebra 它是一个 algebraic system， 就是说algebra 就代数，其实这个叫代数系统，它就是一个代数。一个代数系统 can be denoted as k, sigma, k, a 这三个东西 we call the tuple. Tuple 是一个就三个东西，这里面有三个东西组成的。所以一个代数系统是一个 tuple， 由三个东西组成。K we call it carrier. K is a family of set of elements. Actually, it's a set of elements. Family means set, a set of sets. many sets. Okay, it's a hierarchical of sets of classes. So it's entities or instance and the classes we call the K. So it's an element. And the signature, sigma K. K is this K. It means, okay, it's a family of functions, okay, associated with the K. So the K is associated with K. So these functions is a family or a set of functions. The set of functions is associated with K. Okay, we call it signature or sigma. And A is accents, a set of accents, constraints or conditions. A associated with K. OK， 所以这个一个代数系统，抽象代数就三个元素，一个就是元素，你到底是什么东西；第二个呢是你可以对这些元素做什么样的运算；第三个呢，它要遵守什么样的 condition 或者公设或基本假设，就这些一定要满足的。这样的东西我们就称它叫做代数系统。好，称它代数。那这个代数系统呢，也就是我们一般如果你念数学，这个叫做抽象代数，抽象代数啊。所以 it's an abstract algebra. For example, we can construct a simple structure algebra n sigma a. N is the carrier, A is the natural number. Okay, natural number is a set of entities, right? 所以它这个自然数0、1、2、3、4、5这样一直过去，这个就是一个自然数，就是个 carrier. And we can have two functions, plus and multiplication. 加法跟乘法。哎，注意啊，我这里面不用减法跟除法，暂时不用。为什么？我待会儿就讲啊。所以呢，这两个 function 是 sigma， 啊，是第二个，就是运算。所以这个运算你可以用把这里面两个东西抓出来，1加2等于3这样啊。然后呢，你有一个 axiom，axiom 是什么 ？axiom conserve the reflexive, associative, distributive and commutative relations。各位知道哈，你如果还记得这个叫做什么？对称律、反身律、封闭律。什么叫封闭律？封闭律就是这两个相加的，就你的运算结果还是在原来那个 set 里面，就自然数的运算的结果还是自然数，所以1加2等于3，3是结果，3还是自然数里面的东西，这个叫封闭律。所以你如果要求它封闭律，所以为什么不能负的？负的如果1减2负1，负1就不是自然数了，就掉出去了。所以负的东西不存在自然数系里面。所以你前面讲那个自然数系的话，你不能一个符号你挑呀。What is commutative? It means x plus y equal y plus x。1加2等于2加1，这个是公式。所以 these are axioms. So all the functions, these functions should follow these relations, constraints, or axioms. 好，这样了解吗？所以我们用那个 is a nature number algebra. Okay. So it's only one sort because that's the only one data type, nature number. So one sort algebra. Okay, it's the most simple idea. So we can extend this idea to a many-sorted algebra. Okay? So we extend it to a many-sorted sigma algebra. Actually, it's still a tuple, K sigma A. K is a carrier of the algebra. This 跟那个前面的 K is the same thing, the same idea. Sigma, however, it can be a many-sorted. 啊，前面就是一个 sort， 一个 data type， 比如说自然数就是自然数，实数就是实数。在这边呢，我们这个 K 啊，我们可以让它是自然数、实数，可以是文字，可以是任何一个东西，都在里面混在一起。So here the K can be a many kinds of data type, include different kind of data type. Sigma is the set of operations, so we call the F1, F2 is signature, and the A is mandatory properties, is axiom. Axiom 就是说这个 A 里面摆的就是我要求它一定要遵守，所以它系统只要查到说你这个系统你那个运算啊违反这个 axiom， 那你这个系统就是不 consistent， 就有问题了，它就给你踢掉了。So, for the function, we can denote in this form, f. So f is this one, f. We call it the signature. And here is domain. And here, kr is range. So domain is ki, kj, here is domain. Domain on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is range. We call it range. And here's another multiplication, is Cartesian product. We call it Cartesian product. 就是这个乘号啊，其实不是我们算术里面的乘，我们称它叫卡迪尔乘积，就是它那个只是个关系啊，你不要把它想成是乘，它就是 call it Cartesian product， 它就是个关系，就是或者讲说，你看到这个，就是说这个运算嘛，一定要它的 input 是1个、2个、3个、4个到这个 n 个，就这样。而且第一个 input 是属于 k 这个 set ki set。The second argument will belong to a kj. The last argument will be from the set of kn. So it indicates the different kind of argument and its domain. Okay. And the mandatory property could be axioms, constraints, equivalent equations, logic cross. Okay. And we introduced, probably don't have to say that it's homomorphism. Means if you have an A and an A prime, if you have two algebras, A and A prime, and they can be transformed to be equivalent, then we call it homomorphism. 就是说我们如果有两个代数系统，一个叫 A， 一个叫 A prime， 这两个代数系统中间呢，我可以做转换，把 A 变成 A prime， 和 A prime 变成 A， 那我们就称这种关系啊叫做 homomorphism. We call it morphism means mapping. Homo means the same thing. Homo means same thing. So the same mapping. Okay. 这些都跳过去啊。So okay, we use this idea to construct GIS object. Okay. The simplest thing is point, right? We construct point. So we can okay. We may have a function. The function is very simple. We call it P1, P2, P3 to the Pn. And this function is very particular. It's of arity 0. That means there is no domain. There's nothing on the left-hand side. That means, okay, it means, okay, you don't have this portion. You don't have ki to the kn. It's 0. It's empty. And here's point P1. That means you don't have any precondition. P1 is there. Okay, we call it arity. 前面那个就是你不需要有前面的 arity 0。也就是说，事实上就是说，这个 function 本身就，它这个 function 本身就是个 entity。好，所以你可以用这个观念P1 到 Pn， 然后呢 ，we have a function upon it is distance, so we can call okay, it's a function, it's a signature. Signature for a P is point sigma P. The signature is only here. We only define one function. We call it distance. It's a signature. The distance function is point, Cartesian product point, and the output will be a real. That means, okay, for this function, we need two arguments, two input. And the first one is kind of a point. Another one is also another point. That means if you give me 2 points and I will output a real number for you, and it's distance. In action, you can give them a definition of the distance, how to calculate. But signature only say here, say, okay, how many arguments you need, and the output data type is signature. 就是说，当然，因为 distance 的公式大家都知道了，那个公式啊，好，可以写在 action A 里面。那 function 呢，这个 signature 只写这样而已，你后面看不到，所有 signature 只是告诉你，比如说这个是有2个 input， 第一个是要从 point 来，第二个也是从 point 来，那第三个它的 output， 它算出来的东西是一个 real number， 是一个实数，就这样。So we can define a point object here in this way. Also, we can do it. We can define a line as sigma L and AL. So the line is a point union line, and the union is you can define a MAC, length and intersect. Okay, that's MAC is a point. If you give me two points, I can make a line, produce a line for you. If you give me two points, I can return you a line. Then, okay, if you give me a line and apply the length function, I will tell you the length of this line is a real number.